Now, listen, there is something that is called disempowering emotions. How many of you have ever felt down or sad or upset or resentful or jealous, pissed off? All of us, right? Everyone has been in that kind of scenario before. We do understand that feeling that way is not conducive to get the things that we want. When you're feeling that way, you don't want to get involved in anything. Sometimes you're so withdrawn to yourself, you just want to be left alone. That feeling is a feeling that steals from you, doesn't want you to benefit nothing. So we understand that, but okay, why do we keep doing that? Because you see, you're the one who does that. It is a habit. You practice it actually. Did you know there is a habit for you to feel down, depressed, and sad, and inadequate, and uncertain, and unsure? It's not because you are like that. Nobody is like that. Some of you may think that it's normal, but it's not. You've got to stop it because it's a habit that makes you to be unproductive. It puts your mind in an unproductive state. It makes your mind not to want to get things. The Bible says, with joy shall you draw. So this state keeps you out of benefiting anything. It brings the negative energy around you and you're unable to get anything. So you need to stop. You have to stop it. Disempowering emotions are emotions that we want to eliminate and not to nurture. So you do not have to be nurturing these emotions. You feel sad, like for instance, you feel sad, and then you go ahead and go look for a sad music to play to nurture that feeling. For example, you just had a breakup, and then you go and search for a breakup song. Have you ever tried sleeping with a broken heart? All of that. Well, don't ask me where I found that, but I know we all are human and must have come through something like that. So you go find it and then you're singing it and it's nurturing that feeling. You did that by choice. Nobody is like that. It minuses from your life and doesn't add to it. We are studying about how the brain functions, right? We are trying to get our minds to only a state that it will be more productive to us. So it's important for us to know what is trying to minus from the hard work we are putting to get our minds together. Now, let me show you how to eliminate these thoughts now, how to eliminate this kind of emotion, this empowering emotions. Understand that these you have believed in, these thoughts that are working on you is what you have believed in and you have invested in. But now, while listening to my voice, understand that you can eliminate them. These emotions of sadness, depression, feeling down, heartbroken, weak, thinking there's nothing good in life, it is because you're not a loser. It's not because you're a loser. It's not because you're a loser, but it's just how you communicate to yourself. It is what you have told yourself that makes you feel that way. Everything that happens to you, you permitted it. It is by choice. So listen, let's do this. Let's have fun together, okay? I hope that you are enjoying the course. I don't just want you to feel like it's a school setting. No, it's not a school setting. We are discussing. We are having a conversation, okay? So I want you to ask yourself a question. What do you have to do with your body to feel depressed? Like when you are depressed, what happens to your body? What happens to your body when you feel depressed? I am listening to you. It's a question, so you've got to answer. So I know you are over there, and then I am over here, but I'm listening to you. So tell me, what happens to your body when you feel depressed? Yeah, some of you are getting it right. Talk to me, I'm listening. How does it feel when you are depressed? Like, how do you look when you are depressed? How do you walk when you are depressed? How do you talk when you are depressed? Notice that most times when you are depressed, your shoulders go down and your head goes down. and you talk so sad and in a low tune and in a disengaging tune, like, I'm depressed, nothing is working out for me right now. I've tried everything and it's not working. This business is failing. Everything is not going well. I feel like there's a witch chasing me. I keep having bad dreams. I feel like I've been bewitched or something. I feel like God has forgotten me. Look at my life. Look at me. Look at me. Everybody else is succeeding. Look at me. What did I do? Why does God hate me so much? Those are the kind of words that are probably going to come forth when you are depressed, and even your posture. So I want to suggest something here. It is not that you are depressed. It's not that you are sad and pissed off and angry. It is because your physiology, that's your body, changes. How you move your body will determine your emotions. Your body posture and movement also determines the expression of your emotions. Motion creates emotions. Notice this. This is a very powerful point. Your motion creates emotions. You can actually spot someone who is depressed by the way they are walking. They actually lack energy. How you move your body will determine how you feel. So what we will do is change something here. Understand something about sadness. You see, you get sad when you sad emotions are things we cannot avoid in life, because you're going to get scenarios, things come into your life, in news come into your lives. You lost some loved one, you lost the business deal, someone got you angered. You're always going to get those things. It's going to happen. Things will come that you didn't expect. So you have a moment of sadness. But listen, it is a choice to suffer. I call sadness suffering. Every time you decide to be sad, you are suffering yourself, and you're already in a losing point, and you giving into that is nurturing it, and you're losing even the more. You don't have to suffer. That is what most people are doing. Suffering is stacking more negative thought and negative emotions about the things that took place in your life. The thing has happened already. It stole your moment already. But now you are stacking those thoughts. You're feeding it, like going to listen to a heartbreak song, or watching sad movies. I'm not a fan of that. I don't watch those kind of movies. The movies where somebody loses everything and all sad, I don't like them. I don't like them because it affects me negatively. If you are somebody who's going to be more productive, avoid such that, because it registers in your subconscious, and when you are sad, it brings back those scenes to you, so it can comfort you and nurture that emotion that's degrading to your upgrading. Such dead scenarios, pain, failed business, abandonment, heartbreak, all of that is not needed. You see, I was trying to cheer up a grown-up woman. She actually came for therapy. She complained she lost her parents, lost everyone. She's the only one in this world. But now she was torturing herself by thinking that they abandoned her in this cruel world. I took note of the kind of words she was using. She said she's been abandoned. And so I paused for a while and I told her, I said, you know what? You're selfish. She said, what? I said, yes, you are selfish. And she asked me, why would I say such a thing? I said, she is selfish because she thinks only about herself. She wants a case where they are going to communicate to her. The only reason why she wanted those people to be alive is because she wanted somebody to communicate, talk to, somebody who was going to show up for her. It's all about herself, because she was like, they left me. They left me to this cruel world. They left me. Look at what's happening to me. They left me alone. They hate me. This person abandoned you. It's all about you. Don't you realize it is you are actually stacking a negative emotion towards that? But there's a better way to figure things out. So I say, what I want you to understand is, You need to have power over your physiology, power over yourself. And I made her to understand. I said, take responsibility and start saying, my parents weren't pushing me away. Your parents didn't leave because they wanted to. And begin to think that, okay, where they are happy, and they want you to take responsibility over yourself and be a better you. You see, death causes more pain to those who are alive than the dead. When you're dead, you don't feel nothing. A dead person instead doesn't really feel any pain. They feel better where they are. As a matter of fact, when you die, you look at your body, you wouldn't want to come in. How do I know? From documentaries, I read a lot, but that's not what we focus on right now. So all what I'm saying is that when you have a better positive mindset towards situations, it makes you harness the best of emotions to drive your life. So your physiology is very important in driving the good emotions to bring forth productivity in your life. Praise God. So what I'm saying is this: change the meaning of the circumstances you're faced with. Change your physiology. Now, I want everybody to listen. I'm taking us somewhere. I want you to stand up right now. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up right now for a second. I can't see you, but you said in the beginning that you must do this, right? So it's time to do some action. You have to wake up from that bed, wake up from that chair. You have to stand up and practice this. I don't want you to listen and then you say you're going to do it later. We are doing a practical thing, so I need you to literally stand up right now. Stand up. Stand up. Yes, I'm talking to you. Stand up. Stand up. So I want you to put your shoulders back. You're standing up straight, right? Put your shoulders back, okay? And then I want you to put your chest out. And as you do that, I want you to think about something sad in your life. Something that made you depressed. And I want you to put a huge, clear, cooler smile on your face like cheese. Like put a big whole cooling smile on your face with your shoulders back, your chest out, and your head up. And I want you to smile hard and smile so broad that your jaws hurt, like the brightest smile you could ever smile. But right now, I want you to get depressed at the same time. Yeah. I want you to be so happy you put on that posture and then you get depressed. Think of a scenario that made you so depressed. But I don't want you to change your body posture, okay? So while you're happy, you're putting all this smile, your broad smiling so broad. I want you to get depressed at the same time. Don't take the smile off your face, and I want you to get depressed. Keep your shoulders back and your chest up. Get depressed, get sad. I want you to cry if you can. But I want you to keep those postures I have just given you. Cry right now. I want you to think about how your life is screwed up right now, how your life is not moving well. Go, 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 go. Yes, do it now. You can. How many of you are laughing? Like, how many of you are laughing right now? So, the thing is, how is that possible? I wanted you to get depressed, but you ended up smiling. Now, do you understand what just happened? What just took place right here? Do you understand what just happened in your life right now? I just got you anchored by smiling and laughing and being depressed and sad at the same moment. Yeah. And guess what? You can do this every time. And anything that's holding you back from manifesting what you want, you can do this activity. So for instance, you are caught up, you're doing something and then a sad news comes. Put up this posture and never you give yourself that privilege or never you nurture sad emotions. So when it becomes very sad, even if you want to explain it, try to do it in a more enjoyable way, like laughing it out. Like you have a failed business, laugh it out. Don't let the emotions overwhelm you. Anchor your happiness to sadness. Yes, anchor it. And it's a way of building your mind. The way you feel, if you did the exercise that I said, by you standing up, put your shoulders up and your chest backward and put your chest up and all of that. If you did it, you would have felt something. You feel good. Okay? You can do this when you lost a job. You can do this when you get provoked, you're angry. And instead of just doing whatever you please and getting sad and getting drawn into those emotions, think about this. Think about it again. Think about how I make you feel today about doing this activity. So let's do it again. Put a big smile on your face. You put your shoulders back, your chest up, your head up. And then think about that moment. Say, oh my God, I don't make any sales today. I didn't make any sales today. So, you are explaining it you're explaining a sad situation, but in a more fun way, you understand? Oh my God, I didn't make any sales today. I'm so depressed. I didn't make any sales today. Nothing is working. Oh my God. You are still laughing because what you are doing is you are changing the meaning of the feeling of that emotion. You are changing it neurologically right now, okay? That's what's happening. You see how you see this is just so powerful. It's so powerful. Now your body is anchoring to these things you thought were not working to get it working. So you thought things are not working, but your body is anchoring, like this activity is anchoring the happy emotion to what is supposed to be a sad emotion and drives it to work instead of not working. So remember this point every time because you are going to need it. This is to shed off all those negative feelings that you start to feel when things don't go the way you want. Okay? Mean to anything in life. This you can apply this to anything in life. It can be money, it can be your job, it could be your life assignment, it could be anything. Maybe your husband got you pissed off, your family, it could be anything. You practice this and you see that your life is getting more better and better irrespective of the feeling, the emotion that comes in. Are you good? Are you enjoying this? And know that you are persuaded, you are activated, you are dedicated. Let's go. And I want you to go back and practice this activity again and again until you become a mastery of it. And then we look forward to the next model. Persuaded, activated, dedicated. Let's go.